Do you spend hours each week creating Instagram content, but you're still not getting the sales and the wins that you see everyone and their mom sharing to their feed? It's really rough, but there's usually just a few simple changes you need to make to get there, and I'm going to help you. You are closer than you think. You can find the exact gaps that you have in your Instagram strategy, the gaps that are holding you back from getting clients from your content with my free Find and Fix the Gaps in Your Instagram Strategy quiz. All you have to do is take 5 minutes to fill out the quiz and you will get the exact roadmap you need to start getting sales from your Instagram content. Get your copy of the quiz at sociallyyours.biz/findandfixed. All spelled out, all one word, find and fixed, or check the link in the show notes. Are you just throwing posts up on Instagram without thinking about how they fit into your bigger picture strategy? Today, we're going to dive into the importance of making every post count. Whether it's driving traffic, building community, building trust, or closing sales, we're going to talk about how to give your Instagram content a purpose so that you can post more effectively and save more time. Welcome to the Mompreneur Mastery Podcast, where we share actionable Instagram strategies that fit into a busy mom schedule so that you can get more engagement, more leads, and more sales in less time so you can spend more quality time with your family. I'm Sydney O'Brien, an Instagram strategist who started my business with 3 kids under 5 and found a way to do it without sacrificing quality time with my family and only working 2 to 3 hours a day. I love helping other mom business owners find that seemingly impossible mom work-life balance instead of spending too much time creating content that isn't getting them the results they want. If you're an overwhelmed but very ambitious business owner and you want to strategize the heck out of your Instagram account so that you can save time and make more sales, you're in the right place. Hello and welcome to episode 57 of Mompreneur Mastery, Simple Instagram Strategy for Busy Moms. Today we're talking about why it is just so critical to set a goal for each Instagram post. This isn't just about getting likes or comments, it's the bigger vision for what you want your content to achieve when it comes to your business. One of my clients was posting consistently, but she wasn't seeing any change in her business because of it. Once we aligned her content with specific goals, like promoting her lead magnet and driving traffic to her website, her engagement went up and her audience, her followers started converting into customers, which was what she wanted. So she was finally able to achieve that goal when we started posting with purpose. I totally understand that Instagram can get pushed to the very last thing on your to-do list. So you just want to put something out there so you can check it off. You don't have to think about it too much because it feels very overwhelming to have to do all the time, especially if it's not getting the results that you want right now. If you're not getting the engagement, if you're not getting the leads, if you're not getting the sales, it totally makes sense to feel that way, to just do it to do it and say it's done. But when you have clear goals for each post, it 1 means you don't have to post as often. And 2, because you know exactly what each post is going to say because it's in accordance with the goals for your business, it takes a lot less time to create the content, to plan the content, to stress about the content. Well, just kidding. The stress part doesn't happen because you already know, you have the goal in mind. But it just saves you a ton of time and brain space when it comes to Instagram. And I know that a lot of what we see on Instagram is like, oh, you should be posting every day, multiple times a day. You really don't have to do that. You can have a very simple Instagram strategy where you post with purpose. You post when it works for your schedule, and you can still get sales. And that is what I want to talk to you about in this episode. If you are anything like me, you hate wasting time on stuff that isn't getting you results. I have goals. I want to reach them. I don't have time to waste on things that are not going to get me there. That is what posting with purpose does. Just taking a little bit of time to look at your business goals, look at your Instagram strategy and merge them together so that you can post specifically to meet those goals is how you have a strategy for sales. And makes it so you are getting a return on the investment of all the time you're putting into your content, the time you're putting into your engagement, your stories, your DMs, all of that stuff is actually paying off. So the first thing you want to do is recognize what your goal is, what step of your strategy you are on. A thing I use in my content, my clients' content, and I teach to my Post with Purpose members is the simple 5-step strategy for Instagram sales. So you're either growing, working on getting followers that are in your target audience, you're working on increasing your engagement, you're working on fostering connection, you're working on building trust, or you're working on selling. They all need to happen in that order. Those are the 5 steps that have to happen in order to have an Instagram strategy that actually leads to sales, right? You have to have followers that are in your target audience. Otherwise, none of this is going to work. That's like the base foundation, right? You don't have to have a ton of followers, but they have to be your target audience. You have to start getting engagement so that you can start to have conversations with people and they get to know you, you get to know them. And this also increases the visibility for your content in your account, which is super helpful. Number 3, connection. You have to have a deeper connection with people because people buy from people. They want to know you, about you, what you do, why you are the person to help them specifically. And that happens through connection. And then once you have that, you can start to build trust. You can showcase your talents, that your offers actually get the results that they promise that they do. And once you have that, you can successfully sell your stuff on Instagram. So all of these steps work together to actually get the sale. So when you know which step you are on, you know exactly what to post. You have a much better idea of what you should be posting and what the goal of your posts should be. Because you can't move from step 1 immediately to step 5, right? You go step by step by step. This is something that I teach inside my Post with Purpose membership, and I make it a little less daunting for the members by giving them templates for each step of the strategy every month. And from there, once you know what you need to work on, you can better plan your content ahead of time and schedule it out, which saves you a ton of time, but you can align it better with your business goals. So if you say, hey, I know I have a big Black Friday sale that's going to come up, make sure you plan your content so you can have all of those 5 steps done by the time you get to the Black Friday promotional period. So then it not only saves you time from knowing what to post, but it also makes your entire strategy more successful so you get more sales. So just to wrap things up, posting on Instagram without a plan can only get you so far. It can be fun, but it can also be a time suck and just not helpful. You're not going to get a return on that time investment, and I don't want that for you. So when you start giving each post a clear purpose, that is when you start seeing results. So all of your posts start working together to get you the sale, because it's never going to be just one post that gets you the sale. It's a culmination of what you do with your account, including conversations in DMs and stories and all of those things. So I hope you found these tips helpful. I am so excited to see you apply them to your own strategy. And remember, it is not just about being present, it's about being intentional. So if you want to learn more about having an intentional Instagram strategy so that you can stop wasting time on your posting, I want to give you a super special offer to get a 30-day trial of my Post with Purpose membership for only $7. Inside the membership, you will find those templates that I mentioned, along with detailed strategies for each of the 5 stages of the Instagram strategy for sales that I talked about, so that you can align your posts with your business goals. There's also trainings on how to use Instagram itself, as well as marketing tips. Plus, whenever you have any questions or you want feedback on something, we have monthly Voxer office hours, so you get one-on-one conversations with me for personalized support. So you get all of that for 30 days for only $7. Head to the link in the show notes to grab your 30-day $7 trial of Post with Purpose, so you can start posting intentionally to get sales while spending less time stressing about your Instagram content. Thank you so much for listening. If this content was helpful for you, if you found it valuable, I would love it if you could leave a review on Apple Podcasts so that other mom business owners can find this episode and get the same tips and strategies to support their business and their families. If you have questions or just want to connect, you can find me over on Instagram. My handle is @socially.yours.strategist. Does it take you 3 cups of coffee, 20 minutes scrolling Instagram for inspiration, and a couple Google searches just to know what to post? And then after all that, you still get crickets in the comment section and have trouble turning your Instagram followers into paying clients? You are not alone, and that is exactly why I created my Post with Purpose membership. Inside Post with Purpose, you get simple Instagram strategy to grow and connect with your audience so that you can convert them into clients. You get done-for-you post templates to save you time. You also get monthly Instagram trainings to know how to use the app itself, about things like reading insights and story and DM strategies with scripts. Plus, personalized support from me so that you can get your results quickly. Are you finally ready to see a return on all that time you've invested into your Instagram? Well, I have a super special deal just for my Mompreneur Mastery listeners. You can get a $7 trial of Post with Purpose in the show notes. Can't wait to see you inside the membership.